And I want to look all Barca fans in the face when I say this, because one thing I can say, maybe you think I'm switching sides. Maybe you think this, maybe you think that. One thing I can say openly is I told you so. About one thing. Dani Olmo. I literally said that was a great signing. If you go back and you check the VAR, okay? I've put it on all socials. I said this is going to be a great sign. This is a fantastic signing. It's not what Barcelona necessarily needs. It's not a must-have, but it's definitely going to upgrade the team. The goal he scores against Girona is a goal that is just like an angle that you don't think someone's going to shoot from, an angle you don't think someone's going to score from, and to put it where he put it on the goalie, it's phenomenal, bro. It is an unbelievable, fantastic, banging goal. Do I think Barcelona's going to win La Liga? Let's talk about it. First of all, if you don't know, let me catch you up. Girona loses 1-4 to Barcelona. Let me say it the actual way. Barcelona wins 4-1 against Girona, okay? That sounds better when you say it that way. Like the scoreline. Unbelievable performance from Barcelona. And I'm going to be real with you. If Lewandowski was Lewandowski from Bayern 4 or 5 years ago, they probably win this 7-1. And I think Barca fans will agree with me that Lewandowski was good today, but he just didn't do... There was like he had a one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he just doing too much. But Lewandowski, you doing too much, bro. You're doing too much, bro. You an old man. You probably got one of those too. Little white hair right there. You an old man. Just kick it. Like, stop it, bro. Like, you trying to do too much. Barcelona's out here cooking. Barcelona's out here doing crazy things. Just kick the ball. They would have been up like 5-1, 4-1, something like that. I want to go really quickly to the final goal Barcelona scores. And I think the final goal was scored by I think it was the Pedri goal. I'm not 100% sure, but there's a goal where Girona's defense is lined up. They're in the back. They're really, and a ball and just a dagger of a pass, a dime of a pass that just rips a defense in pieces. And I'm pretty sure it's Pedri's goal. And Pedri's like one-on-one because there's amazing pass, and they pop it in. And I just looked and then I said, this is Barcelona. Like, this is how I grew up watching Barcelona play football. Now, is it to that level? No, it's not to the level of Xavi, Iniesta, bang, 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 like tiki-taka, no. But there's certain things where you go, that's that Barca DNA. That Barca DNA is right there. That's what Barca does. That's what Barca's always been. And it feels like that's low-key back. Now, with that being said, let's spit facts. Girona lost a lot of players. They're not the same team that they were last year. Let's get that out the way, and let's 100% we can have an agreement with that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter it doesn't matter right now how Girona's team so much to just the way Barcelona's performing. Let's just take that into effect, like to consideration. The way they're pressing in the front, the way the midfield presses, the way the team is organized, the way they're playing tactical football. I'm going to bring Real Madrid in this for 1 second. Real Madrid, when you watch them play, it's not a balanced team. It's a team that's you don't know what's going on. You don't understand kind of what they're trying to do. I'll give you one more example. My Benfica in Portugal had Roger Schmidt. He was a German manager. And with him, we were very confused. We had players out of position trying to make things work to kind of adapt certain players into the team that have great tactics and like great ability, trying to make them fit better. We sack him. We bring in a regular Portuguese manager that understands the Portuguese league. He goes straight to the basic tactic stuff. You know, Di Maria right mid, you're on the left mid, you're coach who playing center mid. Like, yeah, put positioning, and we looked like we knew what we were doing, and it was a tactical game. So it seems to me like Barcelona has their tactics, and they know where the players are going to be. The players know how to put the pass. They understand you. When you're watching Barca play, you can see their vision in what they're attempting to do. And that, for me, for a coach to kind of put that ideas into a team that quickly is very impressive, because Barcelona looks like a team that understands what they want to do, how they want to do it, and how they want to go about it. And then the individual talent of each player will stand out. And the talent of this team is Lamine Yamal. You got to open your eyes, bro. Lamine Yamal is cooking. And it goes back to just this run he's on, bro. This guy for the last like 16, 17 games, going back counting the Euro games, going back to the end of life. If you look at the games he's played in, even when he goes to play for Spain in these national leagues, this guy is insane, bro. This is not normal from a kid this age. He is mental, and he is playing at levels of Vinicius, of Mbappe at that age, man. He's scoring banging goals. He's great. He's creating opportunities. He's not scared of one-on-ones. Lamine Yamal potentially could be the best winger in the world at the moment. And that's saying something because Vinicius Jr. plays that spot. And Vinicius Jr. is top, bro, superstar. But the way Lamine Yamal is playing right now, he needs to be in the conversation with Vinicius Jr. Does that mean he should be in the conversation for Ballon d'Or? No, stop, knock it off, get help. What I'm saying is he'll be in that conversation soon if Lamine Yamal continues to play in the way he's playing, and he has a season the way he's having right now, the whole season, and let's say Barca competes in the Champions League and gets far in the I think he's very much in that conversation very quickly. I mean, that's just what it is. That's just the facts of it. If let's say Barcelona wins the Champions League, he just won the Euro. If he plays in that way and he continues to win things with his team, 100%, he's gonna instantly get in that conversation with everybody because that's what he is. He's a superstar, dude. And there's no more talking about age or this or that. Like every week in, week out, he's impressing the world. That's just facts. I'm giving facts, bro. Week in, week out, he is impressing the world. And like everyone that is a football fan looks at this and goes, man, how's he doing at this age? Because usually players do it at the age of 24, 25, 26. Like that's, you know what I mean? Doing it at this age, like there's very little names that can say they've done this in football at this age. The kid is ridiculous, lads. And it's hats off to him. It's hats off to Barcelona and their system and their academies and what they do over there. But Lamine Yamal is absolutely the real deal, dude. And now that Barcelona is cooking, and if Barcelona can continue to cook, because remember, it's early season, bro. Anything can happen. The wheels could fall off of any team. But if Barcelona can continue to cook, and if Barcelona can win La Liga, and if Barcelona can go far in the Champions League, potentially make a final, and Lamine Yamal can keep cooking, dude, I mean, the conversation becomes very open for him to be in the Ballon d'Or conversation with Jude Bellingham, with Vinicius Jr., with Mbappe, with Jude Bellingham. Not right now, not for this season. I think for this season, I think the Ballon d'Or got to be probably in that Vinny, Jude Bellingham conversation. But I think going forward, if he continues at this rate, I think we're definitely going to throw him into these conversations because the kid is crazy. And the fact that we're saying that at such a young age is so wild, but he is performing at a crazy, crazy rate. I don't think he'll be there just yet. But like I said, a couple years from now, 2-3 years, maybe 2 years, I definitely could see him up there being talked about with Vinicius Jr. Like, yo, who's playing the winger position better? Because both of these guys have just remarkable ability, man. And Lamine Yamal has just taken off in La Liga and ran and is flying with this thing. So again, I'm not saying Lamine Yamal is better than Vinny now. I'm not saying he's better than Mbappe. I'm just saying that the trajectory, I say that right, that he's on could lead him to be very soon top 3, top 5, top 2, you know what I'm saying? Because he is just on a crazy level for that age, man. With that being said, Barca fans, with everything y'all have to go through, financial issues, all the off-the-field stuff, congratulations, because it's just nice to see Barca back playing Barca football. And for me, as a neutral, obviously, if I had to pick between, I already said I would pick Real Madrid, but as a neutral, because I'm not a fan, if Madrid, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm a Benfica fan. I cry when Benfica loses. As a neutral watching, it's very fun to watch a very exciting La Liga. Now, if I had to pick right now who I think is going to win La Liga, well, I thought it was going to be Real Madrid before the season started. But based off of watching Real Madrid games and Barcelona games, and again, it's not a race, it's a marathon, so there's no point of, but if look, man, based off what I'm seeing right now, Barcelona look insane. Barcelona playing great football. They could make some moves in January potentially to make themselves better. Now that first of all, they're Barcelona, so everyone wants to sign for them in Real Madrid. But now that they're playing football like this, it becomes even more like, hey, I want to sign for you. And I was sitting down thinking to myself, and I know a lot of you guys are going to laugh about this, but I was sitting down thinking to myself, what would João Cancelo and what would João Felix have looked like in this system? I really wonder that because I was a Xavi fan, but watching the way Barca plays football now, what would João Cancelo and what would João Felix have looked like in this system? Now, with that being said, it's good João Felix is not at Benfica because you want Lamine Yamal to get as much PT as possible. And the truth is, lads, let's be real. Let's keep it a stack. Rafinha, who a lot of people made fun of, Rafinha, who a lot of people didn't want at Barcelona, looks like an awesome winger again. Just looks exciting to watch. Very, very, very confident on the ball. He just looks wild. So the Flick era is officially going and going very strong. Barca look insane. And in my opinion, Lamine Yamal is one of the best players in world football. Listen, we just knock off the age stuff. Let's get rid of it. Stop talking about it. It's done. When you look at Lamine Yamal, where do you have him? Do you got him with Vinny, with Saka, with Rodrigo? Do you got him in that conversation? The best wingers in world football, is Lamine Yamal in that conversation? Because if I'm being 100% real with you, I do believe Lamine Yamal is top 5 wingers in the world. I said it. I don't care. I'm not taking it back. I'm holding that. When I think about the best wingers in the world, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Saka, Vinicius Jr. is in that top 5 for me. I'm keeping it that way. I'm staying with it. Why? Because the winger position in world football is a position that a lot of people aren't confident playing it. They're always playing backwards. They're afraid of taking on the 1v1s. And Lamine Yamal is not afraid. Lamine Yamal plays just the way Vinny plays, the way Saka plays, always willing to take a player on. He is exciting to watch. He got goals in him. He has everything you want in a winger. He's insane. I'm going to stop glazing.